Who we listen to matters. It can mean the difference between living in terror and panic and living a life of peace. It's our choice. Top of the morning to you. When we read Proverbs 1 with the eyes of love and a firm determination to get to know God better, we come to know the true value of how God thinks. There are many benefits of reading and obeying the book of Proverbs, and many repercussions for not listening and obeying godly wisdom. Proverbs has something for everybody, but the beginning point is to make sure that we have a right mindset of having a reverent and worshipful fear of the Lord, verse 7. It is the principal and choice part of knowledge. If this mindset is in place, we get a head start in knowing and comprehending the words of understanding and insight, verse 2. This godly wisdom gives prudence or good sense to the simple, those that are sincere, and knowledge and discretion and discernment to the youth. Verse 5 also promises that those who are wise can benefit from reading and obeying Proverbs to increase in learning. The person of understanding will attain sound counsel. The first piece of advice is listed in verse 8. Listen to the instructions of your mother and father. You will be handsomely rewarded. The next bit of advice basically tells the reader to stay away from evil and temptations. The consequences of not listening or rebelling against godly wisdom can be severe. Verse 26 says, we are told wisdom, or God personified, will laugh at your calamity, your trouble. I will mock when the thing comes that causes you terror and panic. In verse 27, when distress and anguish come upon you, then you will call upon wisdom and there will be no answer. In other words, crickets. I will not be found, verse 28. All this happened because it says in verse 29, they hated knowledge and didn't choose the fear of the Lord. In verse 30, they despised all my reproofs. Therefore, verse 31 says that they shall eat of the fruit of their own way, reaping what they sowed. Bottom line, verse 32, self-confident fools end up destroying themselves. The good news for those who do listen and obey is godly wisdom. Verse 33, whoever pays attention shall dwell securely in confident trust and shall be quiet without fear of dread or evil. Word of encouragement, make sure we are in the correct frame of mind, holding God in all reverence. Then when we read Proverbs, we will get the ability to think like God thinks here on earth. Then when evil comes knocking at our door, we can ignore it and we can live in peace that God promised. Have a great day.